Well, hey friends, it's Amanda with Mettle Modern Design coming to you live tonight on behalf of our friends at Essential Stencil. But I want to show you first how to create a natural looking cross. That's what I'm going to use to form the cross. And so what I did after that is I took a piece of jute pre-cut and folded it in half. And I kind of laid it under my wood. I put the short side on top so that the bottom would lay flat. So I'm just pulling it a little tight, and then we're going to separate the two ends of the loop. It's here, and you can cut this off shorter if you feel like it's too long. Pull this one back around, and then I'm going to tie it on the back. And so we've just got these sweet little natural crosses. What do you think of that? Is that something you think you would use? But I'm going to pair that with some of our project tonight. So I've just got a couple of little crosses to use, and it's a way to upcycle what you've already got. Okay, so let's pull out, I think let's just switch directions and go with this one for now, because I really want to see if these will work all that well. Now, if you didn't mind this craft color background, you could go ahead and burnish this right on here. The intonation would work. But my thought is, we've got the materials, the products, we might as well turn it into something that, that we want. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of dark titanium white. So I'm just gonna use a little of this white and kind of come down into that dark titanium white. I'll grab a little of this blue. This is a light blue. It has a little bit, almost of a lavender look to it, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to grab one of my stain sponges and just kind of use a little swirling method here to just kind of help move some of this around. You kind of see how that just kind of blended that all out a little bit. Hold the transfer, and I'm just going to position it, and we'll just burnish this on. Okay. And so we've just got this sweet little image right here on this backer board, and that repurposes the backer board. Okay. Just gonna grab a sanding sponge, and I'm just gonna sand it just a little. Oh no, it is just a frame. So these are the frames that I carry that have this particular backer board. So you could literally just pop it right back in the frame, and it's just such a pretty piece. Okay, so let me just use one of our crosses that we made, and you can actually bring that to the forefront and center it if you wanted to. You can offset it on the opposite side of the lamb. What do you guys think? How would you use the cross? You could put this back in. I've already pulled the tabs out of this one, but you could put it back in and put the cross on the frame. What do you think? So that's one idea I've got for you tonight. Very simple, much easier to do than a lot of other things you could do. Okay, something else I wanted to show you. I love to get these little buckets at Dollar Tree. I know my kids are grown. Maybe call me crazy, a little sentimental. I still like to get them things. Certainly now that I'm starting to have grandchildren, I will be giving them things as well. But I love these little buckets. You could use these on a much larger bucket set. But I think I'm just gonna use this bunny here if he works. Make sure he's gonna fit. Oh, he's going to be a little too tall. Measure twice, cut once, right, friends? I'll switch to this one. Okay, so we're just going to put this on. I'm just going to center this up as best I can. And we'll just rub him down. Sometimes a curved surface can be hard, but the good thing about the transfers is they're very flexible and pliable. So you just put it down on the piece, and then we just burnish. Gonzalo actually introduced it to me, my son-in-law. He's got tummy issues too. and it just pulls right off. And look how cute that is. We could add, obviously, more transfers to it or whatnot, but just a simple little upcycle just changes it. And then we can add, you know, some filler. We could put some little faux moss or some little faux grass in there and fill this up with whatever we want to. It's just super cute. Super cute. So that's another idea I had for you tonight. Edna says they're going to be in the 80s this week. So let's see if one of these other little bunnies, wildflower bunnies, will fit on this piece here. I think this one will. So sweet. Let's just see if we can burnish down one more piece for you. And then, of course, you know, I take these and I sell them in the booth. Yeah, that fits perfectly. And so if you can find any of these little ready-to-go pieces from Hobby Lobby, all you got to do is have a transfer. You just burnish it down and it's ready-to-go art. I am going to cut just a little closer right here to the base. There we go. Pull that off. We've just adhered it down there. We're just going to take our burnishing tool. One little tiny spot there, one little tiny spot here. And we're good to go. So let me show you. We've got this sweet piece here. We just burnished on a sweet little bunny on our little bucket. And we've got our piece here that's literally just a backer that I would ordinarily toss when I do glass art with the frame. But we could also literally just use this in the frame. We could do something like this, like for ourselves in the frame for the season, and then pull this out and create our glass and resin art then. Kind of the bang for the buck. Same thing with one of the crosses. You put it on the frame, you can put it on the piece. So many different ideas. Okay, you guys will have to let me know which of my projects is your favorite tonight. What do you think that you will recreate? Do you think you'll do some art in minutes with an existing frame? You think you'll do an upcycle with a frame backer, some little cans, upcycles, or maybe just some wooden crosses with jute and sticks? You guys let me know what you think you're gonna do. Okay, well friends, that is what I had for you tonight. You guys be blessed and take care, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye now, friends.